Hi. Today's another it's a spooky version of chill builds. I don't know. Today we're gonna build I don't know how to pronounce it. Aminatou. Her. Um, I wanted to build her because I need an Enchantment Matters commander, and I feel like she's a type that I would really enjoy. So I'm gonna give her a shot. I also wanted a Rooms Matters deck, and she also works for that. Okay, so she's costs one white, blue, black, so she's Esper. She's a legendary human wizard, which doesn't matter because this isn't typo or anything. At the beginning of our upkeep, we get to Surveil 2, and then each enchantment card in our hand has Miracle. Its Miracle cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 4. That means when we draw it for turn, we can cast it without paying it for 4 less, or whatever, instantly as the turn begins. I guess technically instant speed, but you know what I mean. Uh, we can surveil before that in order to set up our build, like the top deck. So what we're gonna want to do is enchantments. I want to do rooms, enchantment matters stuff. I want to try to keep it mostly spooky themed art wise. Otherwise, there's so many enchantment matter stuff that we could put in. We could be here all day, and I feel like it's more fun to have a themed deck, or at least a deck that's mostly themed. So I guess let's get building. The first thing I want to do is go for Eerie. So I'm gonna type in Eerie, which is a new keyword, and let's see what we have for cool Eerie stuff. Eerie is just kind of landfall, but for enchantments. It also happens when you unlock a room, though, so that's nice, I guess. Okay, Balemerc Leech, let's check you out. Uh, whenever an enchantment, okay, whenever that happens, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm okay with that. It's a small creature. We're gonna need some of those. It's not a great card, but I'm gonna add it. Cult Healer. Whenever an enchantment, okay, whenever that happens, it gains lifelink. I'm a sucker for lifelink. I gotta add. Blah blah. +2 +0 1 lifelink. It could make a good 4/5 for 4 mana or whatever, and be a decent defender. That is not what we need, but it might be thematic. Uh, Mill 3. No, I. It doesn't. Okay, I thought it returned it to the top of the deck for a second. I'm like, maybe with enchantment creatures, but no, it's just to the hand. Yeah. Whenever you do a draw one, seems pretty good. Let's see. Uh, this one might be taken out, but this one's fine. I remember really liking this card. Uh, yeah. Flying lifelink, return it to your hand whenever an enchantment ETBs. That's. Whoop, I didn't mean to open that fully. Let's see. That's way too much. Hey, it is an enchantment. I'll go for it because I know something that's in the precon that I'm going to get, that I'm going to add that cares about nightmares, horrors, and demons, I think. Um, okay. Whenever, okay, it makes a token, and when it ETBs, you can return an enchantment from my graveyard to my hand or unlock a locked door. So I think I'm going to go for that. I remember liking her. So we get to make little gremlins. Oh, there's less eerie stuff than I thought. Plus a +1 counter, that's fine. You don't want to mill in this deck is the issue, and I believe it's forced, right? Yeah, target player mills 2 cards. I don't want to mill in, this isn't really a graveyard deck per se, so I'm gonna skip on the crab. Skullcap Nuisance, Surveil 1, that's just good. Um, I'm just going to talk about this for a second. I hate this genre of card. I know it's not for Commander, but I hate cards that are slightly undercosted creatures and their only effect is Defender, and when X happens, it loses Defender. I don't know. I don't like these kinds of cards, so it's to me. I'm not adding it. Um, yeah, this one seems pretty fucking good. And then this one, can't switch printings from here, otherwise I would. Uh, Goodness. Surveil 2, if this is the first time this ability activated. If it's the second time, each opponent discards the card. If it's the third time, you get to revive a creature. That's pretty good. Though what I'm gonna do now, you guys know, is go to deck list and then change the arts to the standard versions because that's what I prefer. I don't like the big alternate arts or weird frame showcases. They're just not my thing. I think it's because I like all of them being the same type of card. Like I like a consistency to the entire deck or whatever. And you don't get that if some are alternate frames, some are not. But whatever. See, here's the hard part now. I don't know where to go from here. I guess we'll go for rooms next. I'll try not to use EDH rec until we legitimately run out of ideas for things to add. Um, Card type room. I hope there's nothing that's like another card type that has room in the name and this makes those show up. But let's see. Huh? Oh, the deck preview came up. Derp. Okay, let's see what rooms we've got. Oh dear, I forgot about this. I have to read these sideways. I guess I could click on them one by one and open them fully, but that sounds like very minorly inconvenient, so I can't do that. Whatever. Okay, when you unlock this door, return it to a creature. One target creature is on his hand. That doesn't seem that great, but I guess it's fine. That seems good. I'll add it. I'm more so into this half than this half, but it is a one-mana enchantment ETB. So, when you unlock the source or deliver for a room card. Okay, so it's just a room card. It just searches rooms. I mean, uh, this that one's not gonna happen. But at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to surveil an extra card, so that's pretty fucking good. Uh, that's fine. That's pretty good, but it's a 7 cost, but that's still fine. Okay, creature spells have Convoke. Okay, I thought Convoke was Affinity for a second. I'm like, well, we're not gonna have artifacts. Uh, that seems pretty good. I feel like we're gonna add almost every single room. Not, stuff's not gonna leave our graveyard that much. That's the issue. That makes sense. I guess we'll add it, and then I might remove it later, depending. I'm not going to worry too much about, what's the word, pricing in this one, especially for the new stuff, because I have no idea what's going to change. So, whenever you unlock this door, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Okay. Whenever a creature attacks alone, it gets... This one kind of sucks, but the attic one's okay. It gets an enchantment ETB and a draw spell. Whenever one run onto a token creature attack, create a 1/1. I wish it was an enchantment creature, but I get it. I get why it's not. I kind of wish it was, because that would be great. Ooh. I feel like I'm not going to want to activate this. I don't like this card. I'm not adding this one. Whenever a creature dies, each one of the... Okay. When they unlock this door, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's my graveyard or just all? Okay, it's my graveyard. Still, that's pretty good. When you unlock this door, create a glimmer. Okay. Whenever you unlock this door, that seems fine. Whenever you unlock this door, tap a creature with 2 stun. Don't we already have one that does that? Tap a creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Isn't that what, like, the fucking... This one did or something? No. One of these I could have sworn already did. Oh, I was thinking something else. I think there was an Eerie card that did that. I'm cool with that. Not a lot of rooms either. Whenever you unlock this door, create a token as a copy. Okay. That's insane. There's no way that card's gonna be cheap, but no. Whenever one of our cards are put in the grave from my library, each one loses 1 life. I'm not gonna mill myself a lot. The surveil counts, so I think I'll put this in for the surveil. You know, and it's another revive spell. Wait, is it one that's milled this way? No, it's not the one that's milled this way. Wait. When you unlock this door, mill 3, then return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, all creatures. Okay, I thought this one was the one creature for a second. Never mind. I would say, why is this one so much cheaper? Whenever you unlock this door, destroy creature power 3 or greater. Here's the kicker, no pun intended. I guess I can check this way. Power 3 or greater? Yes, so it doesn't affect our commander. That's the thing that I care about. I guess they want you to put in other permanents have hexproof first. Either way, we'll do it. Non-land permanents and permanent spells you control are enchantments in addition to other types. Does this count when it ETBs? Like if I play a non-enchantment creature, will I get eerie effects or whatever? I'll actually have to look into that. That's still gonna happen at least. That's still good even if that doesn't work like that. Unlock this door. Return target creature card from mana value 3 or less and get rid of the battlefield. Mana value 3 or less. I think we'll have enough cheap creatures, yeah. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter. That's pretty good. When you unlock the store, surveil 2, then put any number of them in. Okay, that's, surveil. I don't know why I got confused there for a second. When you unlock the store, manifest dread, then put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Sure. Manifest dread's fun. Beginning of end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, I don't know how many demons I'm going to control. I know this makes a demon. Sure. I might put that in like a weird waiting, like a side thing. Okay, so we're doing so good so far. This deck's already $40. Which is weird because none of these cards really have prices. Oh, they kind of do. Okay, a lot of these are cheap. There's just like one that's like $10. Let's take out the $10 card for now and watch that drop. I don't know what's causing these massive things though. We'll figure it out. Okay, the next thing I need to do, I guess, is Constellation. Is the old version of this. I think I spelled that right. I'm not a good speller, or I'm not good at spelling. I spelled it right. Hurrah. I'm trying to keep a spooky theme, so I need to keep that in mind. The other cards, were fine because they're from Duskmourn. That's not really helpful. This might be. Whenever it or another enchantment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because we have some demon stuff. That seems good. You also have to think that this would cost 0. This would just cost 1 black if we draw it with our commander out or whatever. So that's just pretty good in general. Target creature gains Intimidate. It can't be blocked or and we're not going to attack a lot, I don't think. This fits. Yep, each opponent loses 1 life. That seems good. You may draw a card, then discard a card. If it was an enchantment creature, I would, because it would be 1 blue if I draw it for that effect. That'd be pretty good. Each opponent discards a card. I don't want that kind of thing in my life. Seems kind of spooky enough. I might, what's the word? There's going to be some cards where I have to, give up on the spooky theme a little bit, but we'll worry about that later. Off the top of my head, the only other creature that I want to add is Spirited Companion. The little dog dude, which is fun. A little fun friend. Where is he? That kind of fits, right? Like, Spirited Companion kind of fits the... It's like a doggy, but it's in like a dark alley. I don't know. It's good enough, I think, to fit. Plus, it's a dog. Dogs are a staple of spookies, you know? What else? There's probably some other things that I'm not thinking about. I guess let's add the staples real quick while I think of what to do next. So the staples in this case are like Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Orzhov Signet, Felwar Stone is something I always have. And then the usual, I guess, for lands, Command Tower, Exotic Orchard. This isn't a typal deck. I don't think I have a lot of wizards, so we won't do the we'll do a Path of Ancestry because it's scries and that could be helpful. We'll also put in obviously Swamp Plains. I spelled island wrong. I'm an idiot. Island. Demir Aqueduct. Is that how I spell it? I always spell Demir Aqueduct wrong. Orzhov Basilica. I am changing that Demir Aqueduct. I hate Old Border. You know that's my #1 thing. I fucking hate Old Border. Why aren't prices showing up, by the way? That's weird. Let's deal with this, I guess. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. I'm thinking about going for 8-ish, but 7 seems fine. 7, whoops. Remove 1. Remove 1. I'm also gonna change the island art to something a little more spooky. Whoops. Let's switch those printings. Duskmorn just fits. So let's go with Duskmorn. I don't want to split the printings. I want to switch the printings. I like the blue theming of this. I hope there's a blue spooky planes. No, there isn't, but this seems good enough. Okay, let's go with something that's like enchantment spells. Oh, what about ones that aren't, something like this? Because there might be older cards that don't have constellation but should have, you know what I mean? Like there might be old cards that do something like that. Like this or whatever, but I'm not doing that. Because it's not something I'm interested in for this. Putting the graveyard from the battlefield. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of graveyard or enchantments dying. That might be good. Wait, is it whenever you cast? If it was whenever it enters the battlefield, that'd be better. So I'm not gonna add that. We're not gonna cast a ton of them. You know what I mean? Oh, I remember this card. This card's good, especially if you can cast it from one black. I'm trying to see things like trying to consider like this would be one black if I draw it for turn, but I'm also trying to consider, but it's 5 black normally, you know? I mean, that seems fine. I'd add him, but I know he's expensive. I'll add this guy, but I don't want, you know, it's $3, and that's a lot of money to me. What else is there that's kind of good? I forgot if this makes black zombie enchantment tokens. So weird. This card's expensive, right? Yeah, it's like $12. That seems like a cool thing to add. Great, I get to... Okay, there we go. Yes. When it enters the battlefield, just library for an aura god or demigod, put in my... I'm not gonna have aura gods or demigods. Okay, I think I'll go with that. Maybe, I might take it out. Make a splash. I like reprint under it for no reason. If this didn't do bottom, if it was like scry and added enchantment. Whenever an enchantment you want to control enters the grave, put it in the graveyard. That doesn't work. I know that's for roll tokens, but it doesn't help me. Oh, this card's good. I remember that. We'll add Sauron. It'll keep up the spooky flavor of the deck. Goodness. I'll still add it. Just trying to find spooky stuff. Hey, look, it's another one. It's technically a better one. Does this fit? He has like dark. It doesn't fit, but it's so good. I'll add him and maybe I'll take him out if it's like bugging me that he doesn't fit the theme at all or whatever. I'm trying my best. Again, enchantments aren't gonna go to the graveyard. If there was some way, I'll add this. No, I won't. There's not a lot of ways to get rid of an enchantment, you know. Okay, so what do? Let's go with the fear of cards. Those seem to work. Oh, that. Okay, let me do it like this. Card type enchantment. That helps narrow it down. I could have, you know, also done, only cards from Duskmorn or something, but this works too. Whenever you cast this spell, exile a creature you control. When it enters, oh, you exile a card your opponent controls. When it leaves the battlefield, they go back to the owner's hand. No, because I don't think so, because if this gets countered, I still have to exile something I control and I never get it back. I'm too scared to do that. That might be something. That's pretty good. Is it like $1 million? It's 35 cents. Good. That seems good. Whoop. I meant to add it, not look at it again. That seems good. I remember liking this guy. Yeah, Manifest Dread. And it's a counterspell, so that's pretty good. I like this bird dude. I like this guy, I remember. And then these two are like, yeah. And this is expensive. No, the fears are pretty cheap. Okay. How we looking? We're doing pretty good. Let me see, think of other lands. What's it called? Dark Water, Catacombs, and then Shine, Shadow, Snarl. And then, what's the other one? God, I remember there being another Dimir land over there, like, let's do it the temples. Because they scry when you, Temple of Deceit, Temple of Enlightenment. Okay. Let me try to think if there's anything else that I wanna... Well, there's obviously other stuff I wanna add. It's just more so, figuring out, you know. Whoops. Switching these printings. Again, I don't want, like, I like when, they all make sense or whatever. Like, I like when they're all consistent. I don't like mixing UB with, you know. Well, there's one thing I want to get before I forget it. It's like nightmare, horror, or demon. Or whatever. Damn it, I don't remember the name. Okay, let's go with nightmare. And then let's do enchantment. Or whatever. I don't know how to search for enchantment creature. Like, if I search for enchantment creature on there, it's going to give me enchantments and creatures. You know, it's this guy is what I wanted to know about. Each one discards a card and loses 2 life. I remember liking this guy, so we'll go for that. Oh, I was gonna go for it until I read the X damage to you. Let's do the same thing with demon. I remember there being demons. Like a few enchantment demons. Maybe I can just search enchantment demon and that might work. But I don't think it will. Whenever one of my demons hit it, okay. Shared all their card types. We'll see. Eh. Not doing that. See, now it's giving me, you know. That's too much mana for my taste. I don't like these kinds of cards. Oh, I thought this was a deal with the devil kind of card. Ignore me. Create 2 Decay Clerics. Eh. That might be something, but we don't have a lot of token generation. So maybe I can go... If I type in like Enchantment Demon, does that work? Kind of. Let's see. We already have everything we want from here. Okay. I don't think there's going to be enchantment horrors or enchantment nightmares, but we can try. Again, I'm trying to keep this mostly spooky themed deck-wise too. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. This card's gonna be expensive. Yeah, it's $11. This card's gonna be expensive. Yeah, it's like $4. This is gonna be expensive. Yeah, it's like $3. This seems okay. That seems okay. This is gonna be expensive too, I bet. Yep, $10. Okay, so this card. I hate exiling my own cards. I hate it. So to me, this part doesn't exist. And apparently flying ETB put X plus 1/+1s on it and mill twice X is not worth running. So I'm not gonna run it. Let's see what we're at, like number wise. We're at 90. We only have 10 more slots left. I want to do opt, brain surge. What is it? It's not feed the swarm. I want removal, you know. Switch printing. That's fine. What else? God, what is it? Is it read the bones? I think it might be read the bones. Scry 2, draw 2, yeah. And then there are those 2 left, that's fine. I want stuff that scries. So what if I go enchantment and then scry? That might be something. Let's see if there's enchantments that scry. That's spooky enough for me. I'll add that. Remember, I need this spooky. That's something that I can go for. Nah. I don't want to sacrifice a creature to scry one, you know? Let's see. That seems cool. It fits the wizardry theme of the commander, so I'm okay with it. I could put this on like a smaller creature. I'm not putting this in because it's scry 1. So if I scry 1 and keep it on top, and our commander won't help because it draws one immediately. If I put it on bottom, it won't help him either way. No. What does this have to do with? Oh, whenever a creature dies, scry 1. Sure. God, this doesn't fit, but it's so good for the deck. So that's not gonna happen. So it would just be mill 3, and then yeah, we're not gonna have a lot of zombies. So, bleh. Does this look good? We're at 98. There's probably some stuff that we can do. Enchantment spells. Did we already do that? Enchantment spells you cast. There's probably some very obvious things I'm missing. Did I already look this up? I feel like I already looked this up. This fits. That's something I forgot. I forgot existed. I'll do this as my other card that doesn't fit, but I'm trying my best. So this is the list. I don't think this is right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this battle. And I still need to put in more lands. That's the issue. Gosh. This is difficult. Give me a minute. I'm gonna check some things. I have arcane. I have the the EDH thing open. So there's some things I want to add, and then I'm probably gonna figure out what I want to take out after that because I need at least like 4 more lands. Is the current issue. So Arcane Sanctum. I don't think there's really enchantment lands other than the one, and I don't want to pay $2 for it. We already have all the temples. Sadly. I guess Azorius Chancery. I don't really care about the lands not fitting the theme because you know they're lands. It's not like you have a ton of options for lands in a theme deck like this. You know? I don't mind. I opened the commander again. Sunken Hollow. See, this is the issue we're gonna run into. I hate old border. Is there a way I can make it so old border stuff doesn't pop up? Tainted Island, Tainted Field, sure. Okay, that was weird. It didn't pop up for a while. And Tainted Field. 36 is good. The issue is I have to cut 4 cards, and there's a bunch more instant sorceries I apparently need to add. I usually do this. I skim EDH rec. I need some negates, so I am gonna put in a negate. I think there is a negate spell that's spooky enough. That's like a spooky person sucking the life out of someone. That's something. The issue is, like, you know, I don't know. Thirst for Meaning, that's another good one that I forgot. I need more removal, so probably, do I want... I'll go with Generous Gift over, Path of Exile. Though Generous Gift doesn't fit the art theme that we're going for. I won't use Generous Gift because it's too far away from the art theme we're going for. Like, there's at least something spooky related in most of these arts, so, you know. Otherworldly Gaze, I forgot about that one too. I kind of want, I like how all of our instants are blue. And they're gonna stay blue, because apparently there's no other instants. This is kind of a really short instant list. Sorceries. Portent? Sure. It looks spooky. Let's see what else is there that I can add spooky wise. I need a board wipe, but there's not really a spooky board wipe. Diabolic Vision seems like it works. Oh, that's so hideous, but the art is so good for what we're doing. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Devastation Tide works. Like, that looks kind of spooky. Huh? Did I spell Devastation wrong? Okay, I did spell it wrong. I'm a dumb person sometimes, guys. I misspeak. That's not the art we want. The art we want is this one. That's at least a little more spooky. Okay, so that's apparently the deck, I think. Because, unless there's enchantments that I'm missing. Wait, what happens if this becomes a copy of a... I'm gonna run that. I don't know what happens if it becomes a copy of, you know, a room. Let's continue onward and see if there's anything else I'm missing and stupid for missing. Oh, that's 17. I was like, that looks cool. $17.99. No thanks. Debtor's Nail. Okay. I realize we're gonna have to, like, cut this down, which is what I'm sad about. You know? But I think we're good. Curse of Unbinding is too fun not to run. Curse of Unbinding. And that's you. Anything else? I'll go with Nowhere to Run. Okay. I guess let's cut this down by 14 fucking cards. There's probably some cards that just aren't good. Let's figure this shit out together. We do need a gate. These are just basic ass mana rocks. I guess we'll start with creatures. This is good because even if you ignore the first sentence, whenever you cast a spell with Aminatou, whatever, this is going to do 4 damage. Or whatever, minimum. more if we have more like small boys, things that make things small. Appendage Amogram we kind of need because it surveils. I guess we'll, because even if you do it, it's a 9/9 though. That's pretty good. I guess we don't need this one, but we'll see. This one, no, we're good. This one we don't need. I like all the fear ofs, mostly for flavor reasons. Isn't Ghostly Dancer? No, I thought it was expensive. There's got to be something that's bad. Or they, I'll take them out because they're kind of up there. I like Spirited Companion too much to keep. I'm up for taking them out because they fit the least out of all these things. The issue is there's nothing else I want to take out, and there's like 11 cards too much. Is the issue. This is good for scrying though, but I guess I don't want to take it out though. This is super difficult, guys. I guess I can remove that. No, I guess I can get rid of that. I have enough stuff that scries. No, because we're not gonna have a ton of cards in our graveyard. That's kind of not what we do here. This one we can take out, it's fine. I'm thinking this because it's when a creature dies, we're not like an aristocrat deck, which is weird for Orzhov, I know. God, we still have to get rid of 6 cards, and I like all of these. We have the least amount of white of all things, weirdly enough. I thought we'd have a decent amount of white. This isn't that great. That'll cut it down to 105. I'm okay with 35 lands, so I'm actually gonna cut down 1 plains. 35 lands is fine, guys. I guess I can get rid of this leech. There's gotta be something else that I don't like. There's 3 more cards we have to get rid of. I need the draw power of her. I love all of these guys though. I guess this isn't that great, so I'll take that out. It's 102. Either way, it'd be black, black, and one draw. And all graveyards makes it like insane to me. If it was just my graveyard, I would take it out. I'm thinking no her. So I'm thinking that 101. We only need to take out 1 more. That's kind of cool. And we only have to take out 1 more. Thing is, we don't have a lot to take out. I need most of these, if not all of these. Do I dare cut it down to 34 lands? I'll try it. I'll take out one swamp, and we'll see if we get mana screwed. Hopefully not. But it is fucking Azorius, so you know how that be. So let's click this a few times, and then click this a few times, and then playtest. Okay. I would draw for turn. Sounds good. I would play an island, and I would pass. Draw. I would play a plains. I would tap both for an arcane signet. Whoops. Tap both for an arcane signet, and I would pass. What do you know? I have all of them already. A swamp and a plains for spirited companion. I would draw 1 card. I don't think I had anything with a. Actually, I would keep this, and I would go these 3 and play this one. Unwilling Vessel. And then I would pass. I'd draw. 1 and a white. Spirited Companion. I would play a island. And then, what if I tap an island instead? Keep the swamp. Hmm. There's no way I can play my commander this turn, right? Yeah. I have to wait till next turn, but that's fine. Also, this has a counter because I played Spirited Companion, so I'm going to add a counter. And then next turn I draw Dark Water Catacombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would play my commander. She's not an enchantment creature right now. And then before my next upkeep, I would surveil 1, right? Surveil 2. So these are what I'm surveilling. I'm surveilling this, and I'm surveilling this. Um, I'm gonna put this in the graveyard, and I'm gonna put this on top. I'm gonna draw it for turn. I don't have any extra lands, but I'm gonna tap 1 blue to play this. So I look at the top 3 cards of my library, and then I can put them back in any order. Yeah, and then I may have that player shuffle if I want to. I'm thinking this on top, this on the bottom. So I'm gonna go bottom. Whoops. Hey, bottom, bo bottom, bottom, middle, top. Ooh, no, wait. Middle, top, because at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now that that's over with my turn, I still have like 5 mana, so I don't really have an enchantment out right now. So I'll do 1 white and 1 blue for her. What is it? I can make a gremlin token. Okay, and then I'll pass, I guess? I could do more. 1, 2, 2, 3 for her. And then I would draw a card at the next upkeep or whatever. And then during my next turn, uh, whoa, miracle! I'm trying to remember what these do. Ooh. I'll tap 1 black and play it for this side. How do I rotate? Is there a way I can rotate this so it doesn't fucking suck? I don't know how to show this. This side is unlocked, the 4 and a black. I don't know how to show this. Oh, is there an unlocked door token or something? No. Okay. That's fine. Okay. A couple things happen. Like a lot of things stack. I draw 1 card because of this. Because it's on cast, right? Enters the battlefield. I make a gremlin. I don't know if I'm doing this in the right order. For the record, I make a gremlin. This gets a counter, and then this happens. So I mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and then I can return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. I can view my graveyard, right? Yeah. View all. Which one of these do I want to revive? Cult Leader is good, but not the best. They're fine. That's just a basic flying dude. I guess I'm gonna go with Erratic Apparition or whatever. So that's something, and then I would pass. This seems like a pretty good, this seems pretty fucking good, and I really like it. So let's do a reset, and we'll try it one more time. Because, 1 test hand isn't enough to show a deck being good or not. 1, 2, 3. Draw for turn. Command Tower pass. Draw. Do I have anything that costs like 1 and a... Yeah. I'll go with Tainted Field, Colorless, Black, Mystic. Enchantments cost 1 less. Draw. Also, I drew this both games, I feel. And I drew like 3 enchantments okay, I can see a problem with this deck now. That one's not as bad. That one's pretty bad. Temple of Silence. It needs to be tapped, and I scry 1. I need to put that on the battlefield because they need more lands. Next turn, draw. Sunken Hollow. I don't control 2 more basic lands, so I have 3 mana to work with. They're reduced by 1, so this is 4 black black. This is 3 black black, and this is 3 black black black. This is 2 white white. That's not enough though. Anything else I can do? This just costs black. I'll do that. I'll just pay. I don't have a kill. Okay. I'll pay a black to play the one that costs one in a black that gets reduced by my mystic or whatever. And then there's got to be more I can do, right? What about this one? Two in a black. I can't do this, I know, but that doesn't do anything. Okay. Next turn. I technically can make him my commander, so I'm gonna pay a blue and do blue, black, white for my commander. Which isn't the best right now, but it's something. At the beginning, okay, I draw. At the beginning, or at the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil two. So I have these two. That's funny, but that's not going to do anything. And the issue is I have to put this in the graveyard if I don't do that. I'll put this in the grave and this on the top and draw it for turn. Because I need a board wipe at some point, I feel. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough. This will be enough, though. 5 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can play him. What does he do, though? I need to make sure I know what he... Where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's right here. Flying Trample. Yeah, I'll play them. By tapping fucking everything, because this is one... It costs 3 black, black. So this is black, and this is 1, 2, 2, because no, 3. Okay, so I can pay life once per my turns instead of paying mana for an enchantment. I don't think I want to do that is the issue at this moment in time. So I'm just going to pass here. Next turn I surveil 2. So I got to surveil and then surveil. I'll put Catacombs in the grave and Arcane Signet in my hand, sadly. I still don't control a swamp. So colorless and a blue for Arcane Signet. And then I can pay life for casting an enchantment. This isn't enchant. The only two I have are like 7+ mana, and they're not helpful at this moment in time, you know? I guess 6 mana, because of, you know, the Mystic. That's just a board wipe at the moment. This isn't really helpful, I don't think. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, I guess I'll pay 4 life to play this without paying its mana cost. But it's not great. Beginning of my next turn, I'll surveil 2. It's a swamp. And this. I'll put the swamp in the grave and him on top. Draw him. I'll cast him for 1 black mana. I don't have a lot of enchantment ETBs is the problem. I'd say that's fine. That was less good than the first one, but it's not the end of the world. I think we should do one more, like 3rd time's the charm. I guess I have to keep this because this is for the sake of testing. I have to keep this, I guess. Command Tower Soul Ring. And then fucking Arcane Signet. This is... Okay, this is kind of... Okay. Draw. Let's think about this for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, man. Wait, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do what I wanted to do. That's 5 and a blue. There's not much I can do with this hand is the issue. Because this taps something and this taps something. I guess I can go with this. 5. No, I can't go that. That's why did I think I could go for that? I have 2, 3, 4. I have 4 mana right now. I can't do anything with it. I don't know why I'm trying. I would play the Aqueduct to bounce this back to my hand and then pass. Let's go for this. What does this do again? Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana for him. Just so we can have a big boy. And then I'd pass. I'd play a plains, blue, black, white, and then 1 for my commander. And then the issue is I can't do much else. I have 2 in the thing, so I'll go with no. We're good. I want to save that for something cool. One blue black. Okay. One. Ooh, I forgot I surveil too. So I take these two. I'll put this in the grave and keep this and draw it, and then blue black. I'll play it without that much mana cost. I don't think it has heavy. That doesn't matter though. It's a flying lifelinker. That's something. Draw. Oh, I forgot surveil too. I'm gonna always forget to surveil too. I'll draw this and put this in the grave. One and a white with a mana floating for him. Things cost one less. Did I play a land this turn? I did not. I'll play this. Enchantments cost one less, huh? Three and a white, so 1, 2, 3, and a white. Oh, this is the one, right? Yeah, I scry one. Okay. Move to bottom. Okay, that seems pretty good. This seems fine. I feel like there is some issues I could have with it. But I mean, it's fine. I think there's some tweaks I would make. If you guys have any ideas for tweaks, let me know and I'll do them before I buy this deck. This is a deck I really want because I don't have an Enchantment Matters deck, and this one seems right up my alley, especially with all the spooky stuff going on. I think I might ask a friend to do alters of like the Spirited Companion and the fucking other one that don't fit the spooky theme and give them a spookier theme is what I think I'm going to do. Maybe. We'll see. It depends on how much the spooky only theme affects me. But I guess that's it. I guess I'll see you guys later. Happy Halloween and stuff.